landstay.com and landacademy.org. We buy and sell land on the internet and have done so since 1999. We've actually completed more than 15,000 purchases and sales of properties since then, since '99. We've got two more today I'm going to share with you. I'm actually really excited about these properties. They may be pretty nice cabin lot situations in Washington State, Skagit County, actually. They're in a peninsula kind of island setting, and they've got great access to water, both of them, and fantastic tree cover. In fact, one's right on the river, and the tree cover on these properties is we're not used to it in the desert, so I'm pretty excited to share it with you today. Really quickly, landstay.com has constantly over probably maybe 300 properties on a PDF list for you to review at any given time. So take a look at those. Some of them are as cheap as you can see here. You know, cheap as $1,000. We've got properties in here for $300, $400. We've got property, and then there's actually a couple oceanfront properties in here that we've priced at around 15,000 in Washington State. And then I'm just going to quickly scroll down for you. The two properties that I'm talking about today are in a subdivision called Field and Stream in Skagit County. I'm going to leave this on the screen just for a second so you can see the APNs, the assessor's parcel numbers, and the prices and stuff. And I'll go over the GPS coordinates and things like that in just a second so you can really do some of your own research if you'd like, as well as share the maps with you. So also, we run a company called landacademy.org. We're all full right now, but our next enrollment begins in early summer. So if you're interested in getting into the business, we offer a ton of free information and then a kind of a paid package at the end if you're interested in really taking it seriously. So check that out. Okay, let's take a look at these two properties. They're in Skagit County. I'm going to scroll out here so you can kind of see it in relation to Washington State and the rest of the country. The properties are both right here, right on Skagit Bay, in a town very close to a town named Conway. Here's Conway itself, and here are the properties. The way Google is these days just amazes me. So one of the properties is right here. So you can see the cover on this, on the river. Let's take a look at this. It's right about here. One of the properties, actually my favorite, gives you a little protection from the water, is right here. And then we can take an even better look in Google Earth. We can move around a little bit and see some nearby pictures, hopefully. Yeah, take a look at this tree cover. And then I'm going to show you some nearby pictures and photos, if we can. Okay, excellent. So bear in mind, properties are just across the river here. So you can see the kind of terrain that's here. Really heavy, beautiful, tall tree cover. Here's a couple of local cabins here. There's utilities everywhere. That's a good idea of what's happening. The properties are right on this island right here. And access would be, I guess, again, I've never seen these properties. We purchase multiple properties a week. We don't actually almost ever take a look at the properties in person, but I would encourage you to do that. And I would encourage you, excuse me, to take a look at or contact the county, get as much information as you can. We're a land wholesaler, as the website says. The vast majority of the properties that we sell are to people who resell them. So we don't put a ton of work in upfront on doing a lot of the research other than these videos and providing the basic information like GPS coordinates, the size of the property, and things like that. So, and these videos I think really help. They're actually they've become very, very popular way for me to spend, I don't know, 10 minutes or less, hopefully less. My staff keeps saying please make them shorter, but spend a little bit of time and just take a look at it and tell you what I know about it. I've been doing this for 15 years. So here's some still shots. Actually, let's take a look at the county information. We purchased these properties through one of our companies named Pilot Equity, and I'll show you. I'm just going to scroll through here, not spend terribly too much time on this. Because you can look it up yourself. Vacation cabin, land use. So my real big question on these, we're asking 5,000 bucks each. My huge question is, how accessible are they? When you look at the maps, let's take a look real quick. There's a bridge going in here, and then it comes in. Obviously, somebody's cleared this for farming or whatever, but these roads go right in there, and then it just goes in a thick cover. Which, for some people, see, there's roads in here. For some people, me included, actually, I think there's a great little secluded. You're not going to have to trek very far. In fact, we can tell you exactly how far from roads that you can see. So, you know, to this property here, which is right across from this house, it's less than half a mile. So, and from the actual known road that we can actually see, it's even less than that, quarter mile. Very, very secluded, yet still really in the area. I'm going to scroll back so you can check this out. And then you got the bay right here. So it's actually really for the money. Yeah, these are real pictures of the area. For the money, it's tough to beat. And then another thing that I always do, and I don't want to make these videos too long here, is I check to see if there's any property on like Zillow or some of the sites like that to see where we are priced, priced according to the competition. And we do not have any. So the properties are right here. We have one property, which isn't a very good comparison value. Yeah, it's all the way in there. It's too bad. I don't see any other properties to really take a good comparison value on. Let's try Land Watch real quick. Again, check the website out. There's tons and tons of properties that we get in every week. We're posting new properties. I wanted to do a video on these because they're pretty cool. All right, good, excellent. There are a few properties in here. See, there's 600, so that's fantastic. Let's look at here. Let's take the lowest price property we can find. Here it is. Lowest price property is 8,000 bucks, and we're priced at 5, which is kind of where we like to be half of what the lowest property is in LandWatch and basically on the internet, and which is why I like to think we move so many properties. We sell properties every week here. So take a look at LandWatch. LandWatch is kind of the go-to place on the internet these days for any the types of properties that we buy and sell. So I think that's about it. Let me know if you have any questions or call Jill at 480-467-0359. She'll be happy to answer any questions that you have about it. She's really familiar with this, maybe even more so than me. Thanks for watching.